Hi everyone, I'm Inane Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. Last episode, we fixed our problem that we had with Zach, where he had psychosis, and Kate finally turned him into a vampire. So now we have a vampire couple in our colony. We also made really good headway with a lot of our projects that we're working on. We removed our mech rechargers from the main base. We're converting that place into a hospital. And we figured out a good trap design that we're going to probably get to test out this episode as well. Alright, so this episode, like I said, traps are going to get fixed. We're going to finish how we're actually keeping our back stock of wood. We're going to finish moving our hospital. That's almost done. And then something else that I discovered last episode. I mean, it's amazing. After 100 episodes, I'm still learning things. So this deep drill, if you use it somewhere and then to gather up steel or whatever it is, after you're done, it'll select what seems to be a random chunk. One tile over it was like slate, and now over here it says if I keep mining, it'll take marble out of the ground. That's a great way to have unlimited stone, and I didn't know that really existed. What I'm going to experiment with this episode is to see, does it matter where I actually put it? Meaning right now it says marble. If I move it one tile to the left and then move it back, will it still be marble? Or will it randomly pick a kind of chunk from the database of 5 chunks that there are? If that's the case, then I could kind of have a little spot and have a deep drill for each chunk. I could do that easily over time and just have that somewhere. So that's kind of a longer term project, so we'll figure that out. But for now, I am a little bit low on steel. I only have 1,500 steel. I moved the deep drill over here, and that's something that we'll take care of in a second. Let's just run a little bit of power. We'll just do that. That should be plenty. And then Kate or Balakay will go ahead and they'll start mining there. Each of these tiles is 300 steel, so that's plenty of steel. Okay, the other thing, and this is a big project, but the other thing we talked about was letting Zach and Kate move out of this cramped little 6x5 bedroom. Kate's casket is here. Her death rest accelerator is here. Her glucosoid pump is over here. So it's all over the place, and we need a bigger room for them. I want to move one of these caskets, though. I want to move one of the caskets into this room and see if it is able to be connected to the same bonus buildings like she has. So Kate is connected to a death rest accelerator, which makes her death rest more quickly, as the name implies. And also a glucosoid pump, which makes her run 12% faster after she wakes up from the death rest. So, okay. We're in really good shape when it comes to food. Our animals have plenty of food, so I think we're good there. I think we kind of leave them alone for a little bit. One thing I really do want to do, and I might actually do it relatively quickly if I can, is go to the world map, grab some wood. There's these 3 little spots right here. That is the Loten, the ancient complex, another ancient complex, and there's wood right there, 1,800 wood. If I can grab that wood, I can finish these traps. I want another Apocatron to be summoned because I want another waste pack atomizer. We're just not getting rid of the excess as quickly as I wanted them to go. We're at 1868. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Okay, the traps. Let's watch what they're doing over here for a second. Okay. Let's raise a little caravan. Actually, let me just check real quick. Zach, right? Now we did say Zach's melee is a 6. And it's only a 6 because he inherited this strong melee gene when Kate implanted it in him. But he's kind of the type that would be somebody that I'd want to get him to a point where he could jump into combat and he could like do all that. So I have a uranium spear. I know that there's a good uranium spear around here somewhere. It's legendary actually. And that does 12.78 melee damage per second with 64% armor pen. Kate is playing the harp, and Kate also has a Garzansum, which does 24 melee damage and 76 armor pen. That's huge. I could accept this quest. If I accept this quest, I would get a Zeus hammer, and I could give that to Zach, maybe. It's not nearly as good as her thing that she has, though. Huh. I'd also get the Psylink Neuroformer, and I would level up Tiffy's Psycaster ability, but yeah. All right, well let's actually, like I said a second ago, let's move this thing 1 tile, 2 tiles over. And let's play around with it. Kate's gonna move it, and let's see what happens. Sandstone chunk. Okay, so she's gonna move it 2 back. 2 tiles back. Let's see if it says marble chunk. Marble chunk. Okay, now just one more test to make sure that wasn't just random. See if this says sandstone. Sandstone, okay. So it appears that each tile that you place this on, it must be randomly generated, but already generated when you're at the map, when you start the map or something like that. So, that does mean I can have a limitless supply of sandstone, marble, whatever else I want. That makes me want to redesign this over here. I don't know what that really means, but it makes me want to do something different. I might add that to like the list of things to do. For now, I'm going to forbid that because I want her to do other things. But I wonder if that would be valuable to have basically an infinite supply, because it's very quick, an infinite supply of chunks and not have to haul all these chunks from all across the map. That's pretty important. Let me cancel all that hauling that I was trying to do. Yeah, that's a lot of hauling. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Yeah, let's get this hospital operational. And this hospital right here is gone. Rock. Your manipulation is 92, huh? Let's get you an arm. I think you need an arm, Marak. Oh, it looks like this Fabricor is making an arm. Okay, I'm not going to complain. See how fast Maker completed that faster than these Constructoids, and they were almost halfway done when he got over there. Somebody's heat stroked Zach. Wonder why. Where was Zach that he got heat stroke? Is there something that's hot that I don't know about? Oh, there's a heat wave outside. Okay, well, that'll do it. Balakay's getting sandstone chunk from right here. See how quick that is? Yeah, I could make these deep drills and totally have an unlimited supply of chunks. So I'm definitely gonna play around with that a little bit. Trying to think of where the best place to do that would be, actually. I kind of want to have it in a spot that's accessible. If you're wondering why I have some chunks here, some chunks here, and then some chunks over here, well, these chunks are really close to the actual stonecutter tables. And I have each type. I have the sandstone, marble, slate, limestone, granite. You know, I do wonder, can I get like limestone on here, even though this map normally doesn't have limestone? I bet you not. I bet you I only have sandstone and marble. And if that's the case, and I could have sandstone and marble, I'm good with that. I don't need to have limestone. I don't need to have granite. I don't care about that. So I may play around with that real quick. Balakay, Kate was just helping me out, so how about you help me out? Okay. So right there is sandstone. That's marble. Psychic drone eye for males. Oh boy. That is a negative 36 mood. That's pretty bad. That's marble. That's marble again. Let's try it again. We're just trying to see what's at each tile. I've only seen sandstone and marble so far. There's marble again. Let's go crazy. Go over there. It's all crazy. Marble again. Slate. Now, slate, is that on this map? There's slate. Yeah, it's limestone and granite that are not on this map. In fact, if I hit world and click here, arid shrubland. We can hit terrain, I think. Sandstone, marble, and slate, stone types. So you can see that in the top left. So that means I don't think there's ever going to be limestone or granite. And that's fine with me. It's so fine with me that I might just say to myself, I'll say self, anything that's granite, if it gets damaged, we'll replace it. We'll just replace it. Okay, good to know. Now, let's think about where we would want deep drills. We might have multiple deep drills. Let's see. Where would we want deep drills? And in fact, there's granite and limestone right there. I might just get rid of these. You know, I really don't need them. I don't need granite or limestone. I've made the decision. We're going to X that out. We're going to X that out. Daesh has a major break alert. Why? Oh, because of all the animals getting slaughtered, huh? You're just not happy. This is why, Daesh, we're trying to convert you to the free path. You're just not going along with it. Can I convert you yet? Let's try to convert you. When things cool down, he'll come over here. It's actually 110 degrees indoors. Wait a second. Why is it so hot indoors? We're usually okay. Okay, let's pump up our air conditioner. Okay, we just haven't done that lately. Guys, let's get some work going here. We'll get Howie. We'll get Daesh. And no, where's Maker? Maker's pretty good. Yeah, get those coolers going. We haven't done that. We haven't had to upgrade our cooling system here in a long time. We have really only these 4 coolers for the whole base, and then a couple for freezers and whatnot, sure, but there's really only these 4 coolers. Yeah, I understand. It's 104 degrees inside. That's miserable. How he keeps trying to go rest. Not allowed. Okay, we now have 2 more coolers. It should help a little bit. 102 degrees indoors, 101, 100. It's going to take a little work, but that's okay. Alright, great. Granite chunks overflow and limestone chunks overflow are gone. Oh, so as I was saying before I interrupted myself, the stone cutter tables are right here, so I have the stock of chunks right there, and then I have the overflow over here, so that the lifters. So for example, it says storage. This is critical, so it'll fill up all of these first. With critical, because it's critical, all the chunks will get filled up here first. Then if there's any extra, they'll go over here. So you can see the sandstone's also over here. But there's only marble here, not here. Because this is the overflow. It's set as is important instead of critical. So as they take stone from here to cut them, the lifter takes 1 stone from here to replace it. And that's how you have to think when you design your base. You want your people, if their purpose is to craft, if they're hauling or cleaning or walking, they're not crafting. They're not making stone blocks if they have to haul or clean or walk around. There's a plague. 4 of your colonists have the plague. Alright, well, go get some rest, guys. If I do that, will they go rest in the hospital? Daesh, you have the plague? Maker has the plague. Pompeiana has the plague. And who else? Fleeb. Of course he does, because he's sleeping in the bed with Pompeiana. All right, go in the hospital. That's what it's here for. In fact, we're gonna make some vital monitors. We don't have enough here. There we go. I guess technically we don't need that one, because it's getting covered by, like, technically we could have done that one, and that one. But aesthetically, I need to have all of them. You know that already. Oh wow, they're actually pretty up to date with building the stuff. Okay, so we got rid of those two little zones for chunks. We're gonna shrink that, and we're going to go all in on sandstone. Most of our base is made out of sandstone anyway. So we're going to favor sandstone in all conditions. So we're going to make this 3 wide instead of 2. So we'll have 3 wide for sandstone, 2 wide for marble, 2 wide for slate. He's probably going to shift these over because that's not marble anymore. So he's going to put it there. Yeah, so he's shifting things around a little bit. See how tidy they like to keep it? Where's he going to put that one? He just walked away. Oh, and see, look, now he's filling up the sandstone here. Great. Good job, guys. Daesh. What's wrong, Daesh? You're just so upset. Yeah, we gotta get Daesh converted. Let's try it. Where is Zach? Begin conversion ritual. Daesh. 52% expected quality. Yikes. Let's see what happens. It's actually Fleeb that does it, because Fleeb is the moral guide for the free path. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll convert all the way. No, it was an effective ritual, though. Daesh is now 70%. She was 100. She's now 70% sure of her ideologian. It's going to be a lot of work to convert her, though. We're going to keep at it. All right, so let's see. What do we have? What do we have here? 14 wide. So if we did 4, 4, that's 8 and 6. So 4, 4, and 6. So we could do 4 for slate. Oops. 4 for slate. 4 for marble. And 6 for sandstone, because remember, all of our main stuff's going to be sandstone. This does make me think, and I know you'll think I'm crazy, but it does make me think that if I'm going to go all in on those chunks, I didn't realize that the deep drills would have a limitless supply of chunks. I did not know that. I would have made my prison out of something different, because it's currently limestone. And my fear is that if limestone gets damaged, the wall gets blown up, they'll automatically replace it. But if you don't have the blocks, they won't. So any future project, we're not going to make out of anything except for sandstone, marble, or slate. Pampayana is now in her 3rd trimester, 6 more days until she gives birth. And she currently has the plague, so that's just great. They're moving these from over here, I bet. Yeah, okay. Why are they moving? They seem like they were moving slow. I do wonder whether they'd rather walk across the rice patch here instead of going up a little bit to the road. Although I think they always pick the fastest path, so if they're doing that, there must be a reason. It's kind of a weird spot, right? Kind of a weird spot for storage, extra storage. Okay, well, I don't want the deep drills to be outside of the walls. So what if I put the deep drills in the barn here, in the pen? Because this pen isn't really for grazing. There's not a lot of grazing around here. I could actually put the deep drills. I could put the deep drills down here. Maybe like over here in this corner or something, and see if I get all three types. I kind of like that idea. Well, at least try it out. Let's do it like this. Yeah, we're going to try it like that. Okay, but we want to go get that wood. We can't take Howie. We can't take Zach. No, not Zach. Pompeyana and Phlebe. They're all sick with the plague. All of them. Maker. So who do we take? We take Tiffy, Balakay, Kate, Zach. Yeah, I mean, that's our crew now, I think. Zach is great at construction, so he'll be awesome at, like, deconstructing things. He has a uranium spear, but he doesn't have any armor. He has a helmet. He doesn't have a, where is it? I don't see any armor. We're going to do a shield belt, by the way. That's right. Kate, you're going to wear one too. See how that works. Is anybody wearing armor that doesn't need it? I think, Daesh, you can give up your armor. For Zach. Okay. Let's go. Okay, now the only thing we need to worry about is who is our backup doctor. Tiffy is our backup doctor, but Chakin is our backup doctor. And she's still in this thing. Oh, she's going to get out in 6 hours. Awesome. Okay, so we can leave this here and be okay. Okay, I'm glad. All right, let's, world. We're going to make a line right to the wood. Whoops. I'm waiting a little bit because Chakin has to leave this biosculptor pod before we make our caravan. She's our only doctor. Our only good doctor, let's put it that way. Okay, so the how do I see that? The beauty T. Why is that dirty there? Because there's dirt. And there's some dirt there. So the beauty in this room is -1 on average. I guess the only way I could really increase that would be to have some sort of sculptures. But I may have made the room a little too tight to do that, to be honest. And if that's the case, I might rearrange a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, the horse gave birth. Now remember, ever since I made Chaka completed healing cycle and her frail was cured. So she is good now. She has dementia still. I wonder if I should just cure her dementia with that thing instead of trying to cure Fluff's Go Juice that we can manage. I know we can manage it. I think let's cure her dementia. Let's cure it. Let's just do it. I'm doing it. Come on, Chakin. Her dementia has been healed. She's now fully like everything. 2 bionic eyes, a bionic spine. She is in business like you wouldn't believe. She has a rival. Papayana's a rival because Papayana has an annoying voice. Is that right? Does she really? She does. She has an annoying voice, and Chakin can't stand it. She actually labels her as a rival because of it. Okay, your decision. All right, so I know we have your priorities set up correctly. You are a doctor. You are handling the animals. But there was something else I thought in there. I think childcare. Yep, you're good with childcare. Absolutely. Yeah, and everything else is fine. So you're good, Chakin. You're great. Okay, we're gonna let you do your thing. And now we could form our caravan and not worry about it because we have a doctor back at the home at Hope. Let's get our militars. We have 6 of them. There we go. We're taking Zach, we're taking Kate, and we're taking Balakay. This is the Tiffy, Balakay, Kate, Zach caravan. It's going to be them 4, I think, because with her militars, it makes it a group of 10. So it's like a fierce foursome of formidability. We'll take 1 elephant. Let me see if the stallion speeds up. No. Okay. We're gonna take all the elephants, all of them. Remember, you know the deal. We'll take a muffalo, and another muffalo, and another muffalo. The little calves. Everything. We just take everything. All these ones too. All of those too. Okay. Travel supplies. We're running low on survival meals. We have 16 and 14. That'll be plenty for now. In fact, I'm just going to take them all. Because we have plenty of meals back at home. Kibble and hay. You know what? No, we're just going to take kibble. We're not going to take hay. Like 1,000 kibble. have bedrolls. We have some medicine. Let's take a little more medicine. We don't know what's gonna happen. And make sure they all have weapons. They do. And go. And go. Okay. Yeah, so Pompeiana has the plague. Hopefully she gets rid of it in the next few days, because that's going to be a rough problem when it comes to childbirth. I bet you it has a debuff if you do that. Are they all leaving already? It's a huge caravan. I'm glad that Chakin is going to mainly be working on animals, though, because we're going to want to keep all of these elephants up on guarding, attacking, rescue, and hauling. I don't really see where we can have all of that. We don't need them to haul. We really don't need them to rescue, but we certainly would want them to be able to attack and guard. And it takes a lot of effort to do that. So let's just do it all and see what happens. Kate's getting the one little Muffalo calf. He's going on his first little adventure. There they go. At least I think so. Oh, nope, she's eating a fine meal. Oh, Kate. Alright, well, anyway, while they're gathering up this caravan, it's taking them a little long. Let's think. We made this little area over here out of necessity, remember? Let's move a deep drill. We're actually taking both of our main miners, but that's okay. We have other people that can do things here. Oh, Zach's all set to all threes in his priorities. Is that because he had his genes? Something happened with his genes? Hang on, we gotta fix him up. Zach, you like to construct, craft, art, and social. I don't know what you were set to, though. I think it was just construction, probably. And then probably crafting, I would imagine, is what I would do. And then after that, I'd probably do smithing. Or, no, smithing would be first because I wanted to make components and stuff. Crafting second. And then we probably skipped art, I assume. I'm going to put mining on the list only because he's going to be going on these raids. What else, Zach? What else do you like to do? You like to research? You do like art too, but I don't really have the ability to make you do something. I'll put it as a 3, okay? I'll put it as a 3. I'll put it as a 4 when there's literally nothing else to do. And then research we'll add as a 2 for you, or as a 3 for you. Okay, that's fine. Did they leave yet? No, they're going though. They're traipsing through the entire base. Medical treatment needed from Rock. Okay, we're doing it. Sure, Chakin, we'll get to it. Where are you, Chakin? Jackin is currently resting herself. Why? Why is she resting? What happened to her? I don't know what happened to her. But she's resting. Oh, I had her labeled as extract the hemogen pack. Okay, I took that away from her. Oh, we have a rhinoceros still in here. That's right, this rhino's in here that we rescued, but we can't tame. Or we don't want to chance it. Let's put it that way. Took them forever to get that caravan going. I wonder if we just make this all hay and be done with it. Instead of these two little lines here. We don't even need that. Well, not hay, I mean, these two hay. Yeah, let's just do that. Expand it up to there. There, that's all hay now. We gain 2 rows of hay. Alright, good, they're almost at the logging site. There's only 6 people there. Should be pretty easy. Okay. Zoom in. Here they are. Where's my guys? Here they are. Everybody's now drafted. Let's go do that real quick. I don't know what weapons they have. They all have melee. I figured that. Okay. Yeah, Zach and Kate will always be afraid of fire because they are easily burned by it. These guys can do flame, so I'm going to actually move them out of the way. Let's get our people this way. Alright, they're going to flee now that they have... We've killed half of them, they always will flee. Okay, there we go. Oh. That military was putting out the fire. Alright, Kate. Let's go here. Zach, this is your first excursion as a vampire. I'm going to kind of show you what we do on these raids, because you haven't been on one. We got some pemmican. We got some gibbet cages, which are not great. Alright, let's open up those gibbet cages. So we open. Raid, Fire Home of Hoken. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I think we're gonna be okay, but we're just gonna see if they go to our little area here or not. Well, this is gonna be a good test. Let's get everybody indoors. Put the call out. Put the call out. Everybody get to your safe zone, which is here. All mechs to the safe zone as well. And we'll see if they go through this trap system. Now, we're not fully armed, but we still have 100 traps. That's 800 damage. Psycho is there. All right, where are they gonna stay around for a while and then attack? What are they doing? Checking. What are you doing? You're eating. Okay, I gotcha. Let's go to my other little area here and set them up real quick. So what we always do is we gotta make sure you remove roof area. We could check where the roofs are by looking like that. Or we could just drag it like that. No big deal. We're not trying to be too crazy here. So they'll always remove the roof first. If they don't and they start deconstructing, roof tiles will fall on them and definitely hurt them. So we're going to claim all this real quick. Architect orders, claim it all. And the little mission that I'm going to give them while I'm gone and taking care of the other place is to deconstruct all of that. We're going to deconstruct all of that. We're going to deconstruct everything basically. Sure. Yep, it's all deconstructed. Or about to be. Remove the floor as well, because that has a lot of blocks, stone blocks. Anything else on here? Technically we could do that as well, and we will. Remove the flooring. Okay, we should be good. Let's go back here and assess the situation. Now they're hanging out there, so I actually am going to take one volley of the mortars at them. These are all loaded up with high explosive shells. They are. One volley, guys. Just one. We're going to get Daesh. Is Daesh sleeping in the hospital? Oh no, they're all better? Let's check Pompeiana. Oh, they developed immunity. Okay, so they're feeling much better. And let's get Maker. Okay. Hold fire on all of them. And get them all loaded up. Let's go. Quest active. Vagabonds wish for aid. A group of poor travelers are approaching looking for help. They basically want 700 silver. I will give that to you, but I have a little group of 25 people raiding me, so give me a second, all right? And actually, don't go that way because they'll attack you. Okay, guys, load on up. You got 20 seconds before they start moving, I bet. Alright, Sid, you know what? Okay, well, we'll get somebody to take area. Okay, we will. Here. Give Sid silver in the midst of all this craziness. Are we loaded up yet? Almost. A few more seconds. Okay, we're loaded up. Pause. Set target. Now they're kind of really clumped up right here, so we're just going to say Theo is going to be a target. Rozrak is going to be a target. Navas is going to be a target. And we'll say Geoxt is going to be a target. Let us take off the hold. They'll all target and go at the same time. 1, 2, 3, go. can't wait to see how if this works. How many get hit? Oh, that was pretty good. We got 4 people dead. And they're just standing here still. Okay, let's retarget. Well, let them load up. Load up, guys. Hold fire. I like to do it all at the same time. Okay, well, in the middle of that, shooting at a group of 25 people, we are still giving people silver. Here at Hope, we always have time to help. Because we are the Babblers. We are the Babbler faction. Which not only means we like to talk a lot about things, but also means that we're helpful. How about that guy? Okay. And last, definitely not least. I mean, we killed 4, but we hurt quite a few actually too. Nah, I don't want that one. I want this one. I want Kevin. I want Kevin to get hit. Here we go. Take the hold off. Go. Oh, they're starting their attack. That means they're moving. I'm probably going to get the back half of them because they're starting to move. We'll see. We're going to miss them all. Oh no, we killed another 3. Alright guys, get off your mortars. You did great, actually. Go back to your whatever you're doing. And let's see if the trap system works. This is actually a good test to see if it works. And now remember, why did I build it this way? I'll explain. They're going to come in here, because they're always looking for an opening to your base. So they're going to come in here because it's wide open to them. Now, this is not constructed yet, so they're going to miss that. I don't know if they're going to get around these because there's like a lot of room, but I bet you they'll hit this one because they're going to try to avoid these fences. So if they hit this one, that's going to be great. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. I just realized something. My back room's open. Now, that still shouldn't matter because it still shouldn't matter. Let's just put it that way. Because they should, even if they come in through here and come up, they're going to bypass a few rows. That's for sure. But that's okay. We're learning. Let's see what they do. Yep, they did it. They did exactly what I thought. They're going to come up through right here and get hit. Yeah. So they are hitting the traps, though. And because they see the fences, they don't want to do the fences. Yep. Why is that guy missing the traps, though? Wow, why is he missing the traps? There is a skill, not a skill, a gene where you have a less chance of tripping traps. He doesn't have that, though. So I wonder why he's not getting hit. All these other ones are. They're fleeing. Where are they gonna go? Oh, they're gonna go that door, huh? Of course they are. Okay, well, I don't want them to do that. Let's just go, guys. Let's go get them. They're gonna go in this little room, I think. What would they have done? I think. Let me think about that, because that might help me. If I had a wall, they look like they're going for a door to escape. And they don't want to just run out. They could have ran out. There's no reason why they can't run out. So it looks like they go for doors. Does that mean I should have doors so that way they damage as little as possible? Because going in here is kind of annoying. I don't like it. They're going to bust down this door, and then they're probably going to go to the left. If I had to guess. Yeah, they're going to the left. Okay, my guys are ready for him. You don't know what you're walking into. Go ahead and break down that door and see what happens. Okay. Well, let's arrest. One guy is down, I thought. Or they're all dead. I think they're all dead. They're all dead. Okay, well, your guys are good, but could you do me a favor and, like, put the fire out? Don't you think you should... Like, nobody's putting the fire out. Everybody's just gonna stand around and watch this go. Oh, it's outside the safe zone. Okay. Understood. Unlimited. Unlimited for the mechs as well, except for the clean sweepers. Now they should probably change. Yeah, they're going to beat the fire out. Yep. Great. We're going to arrest this guy. And is there anybody else that we can arrest? That person over there too. Maker, you can arrest this person. They're unwaveringly loyal. But I don't care because I'm probably just going to try to get their brain. To be honest. Okay, well, be nice if we made our wall systems back, so let's finish that. But I do think that's a problem that I have. It's a problem because they're gonna break down, I think, the nearest wall to get out. How's my crew doing? They're getting rid of the roof finally, okay. Pompeiana's got to be like 3 days away from labor. Medical emergency. This guy in here. Oh, that's right. We didn't even try to heal him. He's going to die in 9 seconds. Okay, well. Sorry. I thought you were okay at least. That's fine. We'll get rid of your corpse. Don't tell the next prisoner what happened. Ah, granite block. So let's make our first change to sandstone auto door instead. Why is he not? Why is he not building? Here comes a cow. You know how they do it. They mess up everything. The clean sweeper's actually in the way. My own clean sweeper. Okay, that auto door is good to go. Alright, we're back in business. And they actually made these walls real quick. Oh, we done here, guys? Just about. We came back just in time. Remove floor. Okay, well, with the exception of that one guy that was not getting hit by the trap for some reason, everybody else was getting hit, and it only took a couple of hits before they died. So if it takes 4 hits for each person, and I'm gonna have like 170 traps, that's like 40 people. That's before they even get to the turrets. Alright, here we go. There we go. Let's get everybody back. Now, do we want to swing by these other places? Let's see. Let's see if we have the space to even take anything. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Travel supplies are taking everything, obviously. 150 steel, some buffalo wool. I guess one of them got sheared while we were on a mission here. 3,200 wood. We still have 800 that we can carry. I'm not taking any chunks. I'll take some slag chunks for some steel. That's it. I could deconstruct those gibbet pages, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go home. Alright, well, while they're on their way back, I think we're good. This is exactly how I want it to be, except for the fact that I think I need a fence right there. Okay. And again, talking about they're going to go for doors, I do wonder what I should do differently. If they're going to go for doors, I actually could I put a trap right in front of the door, and then my guys, when they go through the door, they just go down there instead? I think that's true. I think that would work. Okay, but anyway, so how can we redesign this? I mean, this is the way I want my people to get out. Right like that. I mean, it's kind of good how it is, actually. There's really no reason to redesign it. I think when they get back, I'm going to do an Apocatron. Biotech, Mech Band Dish. I hope they get back in time to see Pompeiana give birth. We have a tribute collector that I don't really care about right now. Fluff is going to probably wake up in like 15 days. Let's see. 18 days. All right, I was a little bit off. Okay, well, while we're waiting for them to come back, let's see. We wanted to make... Remember, we wanted to set an owner with Zach. Oh, we can't yet. We'll wait when he comes back. Quest active. Secret structure caper. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that is said to contain ancient treasure. You can break in to collect the loot inside. Right there. Well, we're going to go on a little caper. We're going to go here, here, and here, and then see what happens. So what we're looking at is we have 2 caskets. And I'm wondering if each casket can share, like, the Death Rest accelerator that's right there. If so, I'll build my bedroom one way. If not, I'll build it a different way. What's Chakin reading? She's reading a guide on artistry. That gives 195 medical and 195 art every hour. So if you go hover over her, you look at her bio and you hover over medical or art, she's gaining artistic experience just from reading the book. There is a doctor at the base that is Chakin. We also have a couple of backup doctors that are not so great, but they're there. Glebe is Pompeiana's husband, and he is here with Pompeiana. Wait, did they get married yet? Yeah, they did, right? Yes, they did. Glebe is not happy with anybody right now. I mean, Daesh is not happy with anybody. Daesh has no friends. Literally only rivals. Every single person here is a rival. And part of it is because they don't like the Ideologian. So once Daesh gets out of this Ideologian, she'll have more friends. She currently is at 75%. Glebe, let's convert Daesh. So remember, she was at 100%. We did a conversion ritual that made her 70. This just made her 70 again, but she had gotten up to back up to 75. Where's my clean sweepers? Guys. It's filthy in the hallway. We dragged all those elephants around. Where are my clean sweepers? Let's see. Mix, clean sweepers. Okay, it looks like they're trying to address it. Alright, I won't be so Harsh. But look at the hospital. Perfectly sterile. And also, look at this kitchen still. Ever since I denied this door. That's great. This is marble chunk. Marble chunk. We're almost back. Alright, why don't we clean this up a little bit? We have some slate. We have sandstone. We always like to do our slate flagstone floors. Caravan's back. I mean, this is gonna take like 1,000 slate. I got enough. I'll be okay. Helps them walk more quickly. There's some sand in here, and that's 76 move speed. We have a bionic arm in here. I think that's going to be for Marak. In fact, no time like the present. He's at 92% manipulation. Let's go ahead and give him a right arm. Install arm, right shoulder. Marak. There goes Tiffy operating on Marak. Marak now has a bionic arm. His right middle finger, or whatever it is no longer a problem since we replaced his whole arm. And I want to see how much more quickly he'll craft now, actually. The hospital is currently lit at 50%, except for the one tile by the door. And I know I need to address that. In fact, I probably should address that in more places than just in the hospital. Little wall lamp. We need to brighten up everything. You know what? We really do. I agree. Everything is just a little too dark. We have plenty of power right now. Okay, so wait. Slate is there. Marble is there. Okay, perfect. Now I want to do sandstone somewhere. Do we have any more deep drills? I don't think so. I think we only have 2. Oh wait, we have 3. Where's the third? There's 1, 2. Aha. Nope. Do that. Move that. Okay. Just look how quick it's going to get a marble chunk. And sandstone. Okay, perfect. So we have one of each. Sandstone, marble, and slate. So anytime I need something, I could just... I'm going to forbid them all right now because I want them to be actually... I'll keep the sandstone allowed. Let's put it that way. Let's make a power conduit. We'll come on down that way a little bit. But I want them to actually be making some headway on the steel and whatnot. So here's some steel. Put a drill there. Okay. So now I know I have slate, marble, and sandstone. Basically unlimited. Now, this is not the most convenient place for me to have placed them, but it's in the walls. And that's really what I care about. And I'm wondering if I leave them on and they fill up this little area here. We're gonna test this. If I leave it on, they fill up this area, and then they walk away. Will they walk away is the first question. And then I can replenish my area right here. And if they need the blocks and the chunks, then the lifters will grab some from here. And because now there's an empty space, they'll come back and start drilling again. That's my thought process. I don't want chunks to be stored in here. Okay. So continuing that line of thought, that would make this area obsolete. Really. Would it make it obsolete? I mean, yeah, kind of would. I could put a door right here so they can replenish faster. Otherwise, they'd be going through the barn. So yeah, I should definitely do that. Okay. I feel like Pompeiana is like seconds away from giving birth. Look how lit up the hospital is now. Wait, one more and look at it. Watch how lit up it's going to be. Oh, do I not have power there? There we go. That's pretty lit up. Now the most a room will ever be lit up is 50%. So that's a little bit of overkill. I probably could have done one here and one there and been done with it. But you know what? No, we're gonna get this really nice and lit up really well. That'll be next episode. I'll go through and do all my lighting over. All right. If that works how I wanted it to work with having the overstock here, then I'll get rid of this whole area and maybe just expand something else here. Something else there. Okay, they back with the wood? They are. Oh look, they're shimmy shaking. Not bad. Chakan has formed a bond with elephant number 27. Chakan has named her Madeline. Spacecraft junk. Oh, okay, let's assign Zach, remember? Assign Zach to this casket. Will bind permanently on first use. Let's see, does he need it? No, he doesn't need it yet. Oh, so one thing to know, too, about your animals. Let's see. That's elephant 10. Let's find somebody. That's elephant 31, elephant 25. Valentina. Here's Valentina. So when they name them, that means they bonded to a master. You can click on the training tab and see that the master is Balakay. You can change it to whoever you want, and they'll have to form a different kind of bond or whatever. Well, actually, Balakay is the master, but Baiko they have a bond with. Okay, so they'll name it whatever. If you use the animals in the auto slaughter menu on the top left, there's actually a spot all the way on the right that says if you're allowed to slaughter animals that are pregnant, or if you're allowed to slaughter animals that are bonded. So once they're named and bonded, even if they go over the amount that you set on the left here, saying you don't want that many, they will not get slaughtered unless you flag it that it's okay to slaughter bonded ones, which I would never do because that would make the master sad. So I currently have 3 bonded elephants, and that's good. Papiana is going to go into labor any second. Come on, any second, Papiana. I know it. But she's still working to the bitter end. Look at her laying down tile, laying down flagstone here. That's got to be a little difficult when you're pregnant. Okay, she's doing it. All right, let's have somebody call the combat supplier. Hey, Mr. Elephant, what are you doing in here? We've got to change. We've got to tell them you're not allowed in here, elephant. Because the elephants will go wherever you want, so you have to set their area. Okay, we are in a amicable transport company trading scenario here. What do we want to build? What do we want to buy from them? A Phoenix armor? What's that? Never seen that, I don't think. A variant of Cataphract armor with a shoulder-mounted flame bolt launcher. This armor is slightly less protective than standard Cataphract armor against normal damage, but is especially flame resistant. The flame bolt launcher has very limited ammo and must be reloaded after use. Phoenixes specialize in clearing out very confined spaces full of enemies, as in underground or ship-borne operations. They can absorb hits while moving down a corridor, fill rooms with flame, and emerge from the smoke unscathed. Okay. The reload cost is chem fuel. I wish I had an unlimited supply of chem fuel. Ah. Oh, the move speed is negative 0.8. That's a big hit. But that's kind of cool. Like, you can go into a like a cave or something that has bugs or whatever and clear them out. I might want to buy this. It's a lot of money though. It's 4,400 silver. Then there's Locust armor. That's a variant of recon armor with an integrated burst rocket for short-range flight. I don't think I need that. Locust armor is slightly less protective than standard recon armor. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. I don't have the money for that. What else you have? Reinforced barrel. Gene pack acid spray. That's probably what it sounds like. Carriers grow glands in the neck that generate and store a sticky acid substance along with acid-tolerant tissues in the mouth. They can spew this acid over an area where it will stick to enemies and burn them. Why not? Let me buy it. Do I want to buy that? That sounds like it's more something that would want to backfire on me somehow. But I'm going to buy it anyway. Alright, so we bought that. We're going to try to buy some components. We're going to now sell things. Let's sell stuff. We'll sell some wooden sculptures, right? Do we want to do that? Sure. Some normal ones. We'll do normal ones. We want to keep anything that's good or above for the time being. I still have that minigun that was pretty useless, to be honest. But I made it anyway. We're going to sell anything that's normal or above, except for my main weapons, because I can still use those if they're normal. We have assault rifles. We have sniper rifles. We're going to get rid of great bows and recurve bows. Spears. Alright, we actually cannot afford everything that we wanted. What's word of trust? Speak to the prisoner while using psychic suggestion to reduce their resistance to recruitment. I'm going to buy that. Oh wait, I own that already. No wonder I liked it. Because I already owned it. We'll sell some of these recon helmets. Except for the excellent. Yeah, we still don't have enough money. All right. What do we not want to sell? What do we not want to buy? Maybe that Phoenix stuff. I won't get the components. Yeah, that Phoenix armor is really expensive. You know what? I'll give them a little bit of gold. There. That leaves me at like 20 silver. There. Still haven't unloaded the elephants. Let's see what my lifters are up to. They're unloading them, a little bit at a time. Oh, but look what they're doing. They are traipsing through the kitchen. Now that... Okay, alright, I understand. We're gonna put a little door there for you. And see if that changes the situation here. It's all about improving. It's about sometimes you have to watch your guys and figure out, is there something that I could be doing differently here? So right now they're coming through here and I understand why. But I want them to not go through the kitchen. Okay, let's see. When that auto door is done, let's see if they do the same thing. Flesh beast attack. Several sinkholes have started appearing. Oh, jeez. Okay. How many? Pit burrow. There's 3 of them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Right there, there's one. Okay, well, let's get everybody to the safe zone. I just never know who's, like, out and about, you know? Safe zone. This should be easy here. Let's see. Okay, that one's easy. He can't because he's not in the safe zone if I do that. Zach, you can go unrestricted, Zach. Come on. Fill up that thing. Because otherwise more will just pop out. And look at this one trying to get through this door. Oh, they're coming through here. Okay, they're missing these 2. They're missing those 2, so I think I have to flip it. I can't, though. Alright, wait. Don't we have another pit barrel? Let's, Zach, you can fill this one in, too. You should be okay by yourself. And if you're not, then I... Oh, I'll tell you. Here's another one. Well, that was pretty good. Construction is the skill that you need to fill up a pit burrow. So, if you ever want to fill one up quickly, use somebody with high construction. There we go. Everybody can go back to their regularly scheduled activities. I mean, there's some that are still dead in here that need to be melee attacked. Okay, now they're dead. Okay, so I don't know if you saw it, but they were coming this way. They were going, you know, they were hitting the traps. But when they got to these two traps, all they did was they went around and they missed these two traps. So these two traps here are actually useless. I think the only way I could really do anything about it is if I put a fence on this side and move them over, but I can't because this one's right here. So this is a bad design for those two fences. Which makes me feel like I should actually deconstruct them, because it's not an honest number of how many I have. I didn't check to see if the same thing happened over here, but I do see one triggered, so they probably went here, hit that way, and then maybe they went this way. So if I put a wall there, that might be okay. We'll try that for next time. Alright, Pompeiana. Okay, look at all this food. I have 127 fine meals. Nobody's putting it anywhere. Why? Why are you not hauling it here, guys? What's the problem? We need to get it done. Because otherwise they'll just keep making fine meal over and over and over. I think it's because they're prioritizing the elephants. Okay. You see that? This lifter, he unloaded the elephant here. He walked through this door. He walked through this door. Couldn't go through this one, so went here, went down. Did go out the correct door, so they're not going through the kitchen anymore. So that's great. But still, they should have more of a straight shot. And so I think I'm going to put another door there. And if I do that, then I think I actually can get rid of that door, but I'll forbid it and see if that is a detriment. And if it isn't, then I'll just deconstruct it at some point. You know what? In fact, I'm going to go with my instincts and I'm going to get rid of it. I do realize that it's a little bit, if they're trying to haul leather, they're going to take an extra step. But this is safer this way. Or I could put so if they're coming through this door and they want to go that way, they're going to probably naturally go 1, 2, 3 like that instead of 2, 3. I wonder if I put a door here, if that would actually make it easy for the leather to be moved. I think that's going to be true. Okay. Let's do it that way and see what happens. Constructoid is doing it good. At least it's consistent. Oh, they're harvesting corn? 1,400 corn. Look at all these lifters go. And they are following the track the way I wanted them to. Good. So it looks like they're only going to use this door when there's leather. When there's leather in this room, they'll use this door to wrap around and go up that way. Combat supplier. Leave, go for it. Howie has named Elephant 39 Haley. Here's the combat supplier. Anything that we need? Strong gene pack. Strong melee damage. I think I have that one already, don't I? Let me double check. This is a good thing to check. Strong melee damage. I do not. Philippe, call him back. Quickly. Get him back on the line. We want strong. And what's this? Unstoppable and quick study. Ooh, that's a good one. Unstoppable. Carries the unit not slowed down when taking damage. And quick study. They learn 50% more quickly than anybody. This is great. I can't wait to start making gene packs. I haven't done it yet. What's healing factors? I think that's for a anomaly thing. Okay, but I need to sell something to actually be able to afford this because I don't have anything to. I don't have any money. I guess gold. That's what I have it for, right? Great. Alright, well, I was really hoping that Pompeiana would get the show on the road here. Am I out of wood already? I think I am. No, I have 186 wood. Wow, that's kind of crazy. You know what I just thought of? Well, no, you don't, because you're not a mind reader. But Wooden traps do 8 damage. Stone spike traps do 10 damage. Way more work to build. 269 work versus let's say, hold on. Versus 38. It's like, yeah, it's like 7 times the amount or whatever. So let me look and see at all the different spike traps if they are different. Okay, so slate does 12 damage. Marble does 12 damage. Sandstone does 10. And those are the only ones I'm really interested in. So now, let me ask this question. Is it worth it? There's a mad hair. Is it worth it for me to have, since I now know how to have unlimited slate, is it worth it for me to have all these made out of slate instead? It's way more work. Literally, that's 323 work versus like 38. It's 9 times the amount of work for only 50% more damage. But it would mean that instead of me doing somewhere around 900 damage total, that I'd probably do something like 1400 damage total. I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth it. If I have to rely on that, that's a problem. There's a mad hair. Let's check on Pompiana. Because she better... Oh, look at her. She could barely walk. She's hobbling around. She's waddling to and fro. She's saying, I'm going to go sound like a cat meowing while I'm having contractions like last time. She's almost there. I mean, it doesn't tell you how many days, but she's in her 3rd semester. Her third trimester. Oh, Philippe has food poisoning. That's her husband. So the chances are very good that he'll be in the hospital with her, and he'll vomit because of it, because of this food poisoning. I like how lit up that looks. I really should be doing this more. I don't even have any in this room. Do they walk more slowly when they're in the dark? I don't think so. I haven't noticed that. But maybe it's just ever so slightly. Oh, psychic soothe. Every female colonist. Yeah, they may actually be reduced speed. Does it tell you in here? I don't think it tells you. Alright, let's get some light. I have to, like I said, I have to do this more next episode. Let's get one light there. Maybe we'll do it like right here, because that's where like you're going to be butchering. So that's how we'll like kind of justify what we're doing. Yeah, like that, like that. Same thing with these, with the, that thing. But that thing is called a stove. We'll move that to there. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Did he just say beep beep? I think he said beep beep. Yeah, next episode will be the Let There Be Light episode. I'm expecting like Pompeiana and any second now to go into labor. But she's not. Okay, look, they're starting to do the sandstone here. We're gonna see if this works. I do not have a prisoner, so I'll turn these lights off. Oh, look, we have our little fridge here. We'll make it 28. We're going to make it here. We're going to say storage. We're going to say meal. We'll say everything except packaged survival meals. Now, here's the goal of this. It's going to be important. So that means they're going to take some meals and fill this up before anything else. The idea of this is that when I have prisoners, they won't have to go all over the place looking for food. I'll be able to feed them right here. In actuality, what I think is going to happen is somebody's going to be around here, get hungry, and grab food. And if that happens, then I guess it's okay. I also wanted to make, at some point, a little patio kind of like spot for them to eat around here, but that's later on. Because I have noticed them grabbing meals and then seeking out a place to sit. And that takes time. Oh, Howie's reading. What are you reading, Howie? Chemist's Insight, huh? I think that's just a recreation book. It is. You don't learn anything from it. It's just recreation. I do also see they move slowly over the ones in the hallway. They reduce the move speed. So you'll see right here, when Philippe walks over it, it'll go even slower. So if I put wall lamps there, that would be helpful. I just don't know how to kind of configure that. Maybe I'll do it like this, though. I think I have an idea. Zach is playing the piano and Kate is playing the harp. Married couple playing instruments together. I'm waiting to redo their bedroom until Zach goes to sleep in the casket to see if the death rest accelerator and everything catches both of these caskets, or if they each need their own kind of things. So we'll see. I think we need some blood from people, so let's do that real quick. Where are you getting alcohol, guys? Is there beer somewhere that I don't know about? Oh, look, it's in here, and Daesh has been drinking it. I thought we had a policy of no drinks. So Daesh has chemical fascination. She will ignore directives to not use recreational drugs. Wonder why she hasn't used Go Juice then. Okay, they got rid of that. Good. I want to try this. I'm going to try if I put a wall lamp here. Like that. How far it will project. Glebe, you have your convert back. Try it on Daesh. Let's keep her to 70. She's at back to 75. Glebe doesn't feel very good right now. Oh look, there's the lights over each of the butcher stations now. That looks better, right? Glebe is chasing after Daesh. It didn't work really well. Glebe only made Daesh go from 75 to 73. Oh, just about done in here. Good job. Let's do a test for a second. I want to see something. I'm going to walk from here to here. Okay. Just kind of looking at him, see how fast he walks. I definitely think he's walking more slowly in the room with no light. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, we'll fix it. We'll fix it next episode. All good here? We are out of wood yet again. We have 20. Okay, Kate's doing her thing. Raid the Loten. A group of Neanderthals from Loten have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. These raiders intend to breach your walls. They'll determine their own path into your colony and destroy anything in their way. Watch out, they appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. They'll avoid your turrets, fields of fire, and notice some of your traps. Maybe that's what it said last time, and I didn't realize it. They're attacking immediately. Okay, well, there's 21 of them there. Is anywhere else on the map? Sometimes they're from multiple areas or angles. No, 21 there. And they, as they're walking up to my base, they can look to their left and see the blood of their fellow people that were here, that we completely decimated. But I guess they didn't get word on that. So these 21 guys are going to get demolished. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode, because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more Nean Babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.